This freshman high school physics class is kind of unique because the teacher is also a student. Tom Power is one of 39 New Jersey high school teachers in the Progressive Science Initiative, created to certify more physics teachers. Power had physics when he was in high school, but it was all in a book. His PSI teacher brought physics to life for him.
We're surrounded by physics. Everything is physics, and now I can see that, and that's sort of what I'm trying to impart on my students.
He's really nice and he's really funny sometimes, but more importantly, I like him as a teacher because if you don't really get something, he doesn't get mad or anything. He actually explains it and goes over it as many times as you need it.
Power students are experimenting to determine the velocity and acceleration of a marble. They're catching on to physics, but having problems with the math.
The students do get frustrated because they understand what the equation's telling them, what they need to do, but the big numbers, 6.67 times 10 to the negative whatever, and that scares them. But through working over it time and time again, they get more comfortable with it, and getting more comfortable with actually just using the calculator and how it actually works, and let the calculator do the work for you.
Students in all Dickinson High's physics classes are using calculators and smart responders, which lets students answer questions directly to the smartboard. That helps shy or uncertain students.
With the smart responders, you can gauge if the student really learned the concept instead of just a regular question. Did everyone understand? Do you have any questions? Just by looking at the range of answers, you can definitely tell whether or not everyone in the class understood and whether you should move on or just reassess the student and work more on that topic.
After years of teaching earth science and biology, Marie Guerrero is teaching students to calibrate energy and velocity.
I love science, and as a science teacher, you find ways to keep on learning. And my physics background was limited from college, so it was a great opportunity.
It's one of my favorite subjects because we do a lot of equations, and we're a good teacher.
It's not simple. It's hard. You have to put a lot of brain in it.
Teachers from Jersey City, Patterson, Newark, and the Bergen County Technical High School in Paramus participated in the Progressive Science Initiative's pilot program. There's an abundance of teachers certified in biological sciences, but New Jersey produces only about 8 physics teachers a year. The Progressive Science Initiative is turning that tide.
And they're going to then create a tidal wave, basically, of students entering into the universities who will then, from a certain percentage of them will go into teaching, and that will address the shortage of science teachers in the long term. But someone has to take the first step, which is creating those first science teachers.
New Jersey's test scores are amongst the best throughout this nation, but we would only be doing a service to our students as future citizens to guarantee that they have careers based in the sciences and the technologies to make them global citizens, so that for their lifetimes they will be thriving citizens and lifelong learners. But we also have an obligation as a school district to ensure that our students get a top-notch education and are better prepared for post-secondary education at the college or the career workforce levels.
The big surprise is David Bastow, who is a math teacher. He wanted to be physics, and he has a very strong math background, but his desire has always been in the sciences. So for him, it was a great segue to go from the math into the science field, and he's one of the biggest proponents.
I really have always wanted to know the answers to a lot of these questions myself, so it's a little bit an opportunity for me to learn as well. Learning new ways of helping the students learn is important to me.
In urban America and urban Jersey City, right here in the middle between New York and Newark, here our kids of all diversities are learning physics. Yeah, I'm real happy and excited about the program. In fact, I'm looking for Dr. McCullough and her staff to increase it and see if we can get more teachers involved and excited about it.